City of Panama City Beach is doing what many cities in the country are doing, looking for ways to cut costs. But during today's workshop on the proposed budget, city officials made it clear they're not acting arbitrarily. As News 13's Grace Velez tells us, priorities became apparent for the city's 2025 to 2026 fiscal year.
Panama City Beach Council members have been working with city staff on the 2025-2026 budget long before Wednesday's budget workshop.
Individually, each council member sits down with staff and goes through the budget line by line. And then once we've been prepped with that, we come together as a whole in our workshop and we go through it again.
Mayor Stuart Tedemer acknowledged all of the departments contribute in maintaining a tight budget, but some missions clearly take precedence over others in a general fund of nearly $72 million. Of the 11 departments, public safety remains the largest investment.
Our police department remains fully funded, and we've added additional flock cameras that will be used for public safety, as well as continuing to fund the real-time crime operation that we do in cooperation with the county. So I think that's very important for that. Our fire is second to none, I believe, and we've got 2 new fire stations, and now all 3 of our fire stations are storm hardened.
Both Police Chief Talamentes and Fire Chief Morgan presented a handful of capital projects they feel they need for their departments, and they'll share the mobile command unit they say is crucial.
Chief Talamentes and I have been working on getting this asset for the city. You know, we work a lot of special events. We work a lot of large events due to weather, stuff like that, spring break. This will give us the opportunity to have a mobile command unit to command and control those events and have a place for our people to actually be on scene and do the work that needs to be done.
The state legislature gave the city half of the funding for the unit. If the city funds the remaining portion, it will take up to 1.5 years to become operational. Moving away from the general fund and into some infrastructure updates, the work for Front Beach Road CRA Segment 3 roundabout near Arnold and Front Beach Road is coming to an end. Officials say there should be no funding required for that past 2026. But other CRA projects are just starting with the design phase. Tedemer says he's pleased to see funding for a long list of stormwater projects, including Stavia, Sansucci, and Randy Road. Coburn expects the council to finalize the budget in late August or early September. It must be approved by September 30th. In Panama City Beach, Grace Velez, News 13, Panhandle Strong.
To watch today's budget workshop or see the agenda, go to our website, mypanhandle.com.